All right, fellas, I'm out here this morning in the garage and I'm doing a little 3D printing. I had some of you fellas ask me if I could show a little bit more about this 3D printing process and how it works, and so I'll just give a little brief rundown because I've actually got a print that just completed here, so we're going to take a look. But that's the 3D printer. That's the Elegoo Saturn 4 Ultra that I got for Christmas. Yeah, the big guy in red brought me that one. And then this is the wash and cure station. It has a tank inside here, you can see, and there's a wire basket in there, and this is about 3/4 of the way full with isopropanol alcohol, 91%. And normally after I get done printing, I'll clean the parts off over here. The little station I got set up, I'll dump some alcohol in here, and that's already been used, and I just wash off a lot of the resin, get the bulk of it off, and then I stick it in the cleaner alcohol here, and then I'll turn it on and let it wash for about 10 minutes. Then once that's done, I take the parts outside and let them sit in the sun and dry out for about 10-15 minutes. And then I bring them in, and you remove this tank, and there's a round disc up here. You can see it. I've just got it sitting on there right now. You set that down in there, and you set your parts on that disc and change it over here to the from wash to cure and turn it on. I normally let parts cure for about 5 minutes, and that's about it. So let's take a look here. I got a print that just finished here, and guys, this is the USB drive that I stick it in my computer. And you know, when you buy these, well, when you buy this one anyway, the Chitterbox software, slicing software, comes with it. So that's what I use, and I've done all the updates on that. Excuse me. And I'll work up the file, add all the supports and everything in that Chitterbox software, and then put it on that thumb drive and bring it out here and plug it in. And that's what this will run off of. You have to leave that plugged in the whole time you're running. So this is finished. So let's see if I can get this lid up here one-handed. There we go. All right, now let me take a seat here. I need to raise this up, so I need to go in here and confirm that the print is done. And then I'm going to go back to Tools and go to Manual, and then Return to Home. And then watch this Z drive. It's moving up. This way we can get a look at the print out of here. That's the print right there. Looks like everything printed just fine. Go around there and take a look. And everything's looking pretty good so far. That's the vat right there. That's where all you dump your resin in. That's that liquid resin sitting in there. Underneath this is a LCD screen, and that shoots up the UV light through the vat. And depending on how many seconds, I've got this set for 2.4 seconds, so it shines that light for 2.4 seconds per layer to build that part. And that's how she does. Well, guys, let me get this off here, and we'll come back right here in a minute. Hang on. All right, guys, I've got the build plate off. I just took it off. This little lever just pops up, and you slide your build plate off. That's simple as that. And then I've just put it over here. I set it down in this little plastic tub. There you can see the parts. They look pretty good. Let me tilt this back a little bit and get a better look. Those parts are looking pretty good. They look kind of nasty right now. I got to clean them off with alcohol and everything. And the way you get that off there, I use this scraper. This is what comes with the printer. And you wedge that underneath the bottom of that print, and it pops off pretty easy. And then I clean this all back up, put it back on the printer, and clean these parts up with alcohol. Get the best of that bulky resin off there, best I can, and then it goes over to the wash station. Well, hang on, guys, and we'll let me get this off here, and I'll be back. Hang on. Well, guys, I thought I'd go ahead and show this. There's my build plate. I got it sitting over here now. I've peeled that print off here, and here it is in the isopropanol alcohol. It's 91%. I just kind of wash it off a little bit. this gets the bulk of that resin off there. So when I take it over to the wash station, it doesn't get that as dirty. So this is some old. You can see it's all gray looking from the resin. But I just kind of brush it off with a brush and get it as clean as I can. And hang on here, and we'll go over to the next station and see what. All right, guys. Here's the printout I did. It's been cleaned off in the first station. Now we're going to go over here and stick it in this second station. This is the basket for the wash station. It's going down inside that isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to get the lid on it here. Now those parts are down in there, and I've got this. Let me get down here in my chair. I've got this set for 8 minutes. You can see it's on wash. And then we're going to start her up and let her go. Guys, we'll be back in 8 minutes. Hang on. All right, guys, here's the printout. I had it sitting outside in the sun, let a lot of that alcohol dry off of it and let the resin just kind of dry up a little bit. So now what we're going to do is, I've already got this switched over, got my round plate in here, and this is going to go in here. I'm actually going to, I use this here to prop this up. I like to prop it up so the UV rays, the light can really hit it pretty good. And I can't do this one-handed, so give me a minute here. I'm gonna put the lid on. We'll get this thing fired up. Hang on, guys. All right, guys, the lid is on. Let me get my chair over here. I can't get down here long enough. And I've got it switched over to Cure. It's got that little light bulb there, and I've got it set for 5 minutes, and we're gonna turn her on. And there she goes. See that bar in the back? It sends out those UV rays, and that's what cures that resin. It only takes 5 minutes, and it's cured. So I'm not going to bore you with any more of this stuff, fellas. I think it's been long enough, but I'm going to show you one I printed out yesterday, and that's this one right here. I've already cut it off the raft and everything, and got it sitting here. I think it turned out pretty good. That's a really nice file that I got from that fella that I bought. But guys, just thought I'd show you the process of my 3D printing and how it works and what I do. Hope you all enjoyed this one. All right, I'm done.